What if I told you that mastering just 5 simple but powerful habits could transform you into someone truly unshakable? Imagine waking up each day feeling steady and focused, no longer overwhelmed by the chaos of life. Picture yourself moving through adversity, not untouched by challenges, but untouched in spirit. In a world filled with uncertainty, noise, stress, and self-doubt, there is a way to rise above it all. The ancient Stoic philosophers, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, understood this truth deeply. They didn't deny pain or pretend hardship didn't exist. They faced suffering with clear eyes and steady hearts. What made them unbreakable wasn't brute strength. It was their discipline, their philosophy, and their unrelenting focus on mastering themselves from within. Today, we're diving into 5 timeless habits that, when mastered, can build a level of inner strength so profound that life's storms can rage, and yet you will remain centered. These aren't lofty ideals, they are daily practices, and if you commit to them, they will help you rise above fear, resistance, and distraction, turning you into someone truly unstoppable. Let's begin. 1. Mastering your emotions. The first habit that will make you mentally and emotionally unbreakable is learning to master your emotions. Emotions are powerful. They can move mountains, or cause destruction. They can inspire greatness, or cloud judgment. The Stoics didn't believe in suppressing emotion, nor did they suggest we become cold or indifferent. Instead, they taught that emotional mastery begins with awareness. Acknowledge the feeling, understand its root, and then consciously decide how to respond. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. The key isn't to feel nothing. It's to feel deeply, but choose wisely. Imagine a moment of anger, a harsh word, a broken promise, a sudden betrayal. Instead of letting that anger own you, pause, breathe, ask yourself, will this reaction help or harm me? Will this emotion bring clarity or confusion? Over time, practicing this awareness rewires the way you interact with the world. You stop reacting impulsively and start responding intentionally. You begin to recognize emotions as signals, not commands. And in that space between stimulus and response, you'll find freedom. Mastering your emotions isn't about building walls, it's about building wisdom. And with that wisdom comes the ability to face life with grace, no matter how turbulent it becomes. 2. Embracing hardship and challenge. The second unshakable habit is learning to embrace hardship, not avoid it. In our modern world, we're often taught to pursue comfort, to seek the easiest route, the smoothest road, but the Stoics understood something different. Adversity is the furnace where character is forged. Seneca said it best, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor strengthens the body." When you run from discomfort, you also run from growth. But when you face hardship head-on, with courage and clarity, you grow tougher, wiser, and more resilient. Every challenge becomes training, every setback, a lesson, every painful moment, a stepping stone. Think back to the toughest times in your life, the heartbreak, the failure, the disappointment. Didn't those moments teach you the most? Didn't they shape your resilience? The next time life tests you, ask, how can I rise through this? What strength is this moment calling me to develop? The mindset of embracing hardship turns adversity into opportunity. It trains your spirit to stand tall, not because life is easy, but because you've made yourself strong. 3. Practicing daily discipline. The third habit is discipline, a quiet but relentless commitment to your values, routines, and goals. Discipline isn't dramatic. It's not about grand gestures. It's built in the small, often unseen moments: rising early, showing up when you don't feel like it, saying no when distraction beckons. Epictetus taught that while we cannot control the events of life, we can always control our response, and our response is shaped by our habits. Discipline is what separates those who wish from those who act. It's what allows you to stay consistent when motivation fades. And it's how you transform from someone who reacts to life into someone who shapes it. Start with something simple: a daily walk, a quiet meditation, a journal entry each morning. These tiny acts build inner momentum. They sharpen your willpower and ground you in intentional living. It's not about perfection, it's about presence. Show up each day, especially when it's hard, and over time, discipline becomes your armor: quiet, invisible, and powerful. 4. Detaching from external validation. The fourth habit is perhaps the most liberating of all: detaching from the need for approval. We live in a world obsessed with likes, followers, applause, and judgment. The desire to be seen, praised, and validated by others has never been more seductive. But the Stoics warned us: if you tie your self-worth to the opinions of others, you will be forever at their mercy. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "Don't waste time worrying about what others think. You have your own mind. Use it." This doesn't mean ignoring feedback or becoming arrogant. It means building your life around values, not vanity. When you stop chasing applause and start honoring your own standards, you become free. Free from the fear of criticism. Free from the addiction to approval. Free to act boldly, authentically, and without hesitation. Ask yourself, am I doing this because I believe in it, or because I want others to approve? Detach from the need to be liked. Trust your judgment. Respect your voice. Because when you no longer need validation, you become truly unstoppable. 5. Living with purpose and meaning. And finally, the fifth habit, the compass that guides them all: living with purpose. Without purpose, life feels scattered and reactive. With purpose, it becomes focused and intentional. The Stoics believed that a meaningful life wasn't found in pleasure or possessions, but in fulfilling one's duty, living with virtue, and contributing to the world with clarity of intent. Seneca said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." When you live with purpose, you become resilient, not because life gets easier, but because you know why you're here. You wake up with direction. You make decisions aligned with your mission. And when challenges arise, you're not shaken, you're anchored. Purpose gives your life coherence. It helps you filter out distractions. It gives your suffering meaning. And it turns everyday actions, your work, your relationships, your discipline, into expressions of who you are and what you stand for. To find your purpose, look inward. What values matter most to you? What legacy do you want to leave? What impact do you want your life to have? Live with that answer. Let it guide you. Let it ground you. And that, more than anything, will make you unshakable. The path to becoming unbreakable. So there you have it. The 5 essential habits of the mentally unshakable. 1. Mastering your emotions. 2. Embracing hardship as a teacher. 3. Practicing daily discipline. 4. Letting go of external validation. 5. Living with purpose and intention. These are not just concepts. They are choices practiced daily, lived deeply, and refined over time. You don't have to master them all at once. Start small. Start today. One habit, one decision, one morning routine at a time. Because resilience isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. And when you build it, you'll discover a version of yourself that doesn't break under pressure. That doesn't waver when life gets tough. And that doesn't shrink when the world demands more. You'll discover someone who stands strong, lives with integrity, and leads with wisdom. That someone is you. If this message resonated with you, consider subscribing for more Stoic insights and tools to strengthen your mind and spirit. And if you've already started practicing any of these habits, share your experience in the comments. Let's grow together, one unshakable step at a time.